What's poppin'? How you doing? If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share, become part of the Talk to Me Spirit family. What it do, fam? What's up? Can your homegirl get some love? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Once again, thank you for holding it down. If you breathing, you are achieving. All right. So thank you. I appreciate love everyone that stepped into my live, my introduction, that was participating in the podcast yesterday, which was on Sunday. So the podcast will be, God's willing, we'll be going strong on Sundays, okay? It might be me, it might be other people. You never know who's going to be on there. So, also, if you want me to go live sometimes during the week to interact with you so we can get to know each other, I can help answer. When I say spiritual questions, I'm not saying like things you don't understand, like protection or setting up the ancestor altar, etc., etc., etc. Okay, when I say questions, I'm not talking about anything pertaining to your personal life. So when I say live readings, free live readings, then that's when you would entertain me with that. But when I come in and says questions and answer, connecting, it's not always personal. Okay, so some people want to know knowledge. They like for me to teach. Okay, so do more guided meditation on live, do more interaction meditation, get to help you on there. Okay, because sometimes y'all be asking questions that's personal, and sometimes I hold back because it's live and that's between you and me and spirit. That's not meant for everybody in the international whole world to know about your personal business. Some things ain't meant for other people to know, just to let you know out there. But if you want me to interact more with you so we can build up this soul family, this Talk to Me Spirit family, just let me know. Okay, holler at me. All right. Also, I love sharing my gifts with y'all. I love helping y'all. But y'all have to see me as a person too, as a human. If you're not my student, then you need to contact me during business hours. Okay, if you don't know what my business hours is, my website is always located. Just click on my website. It will tell you my business hours. I am Eastern Standard Time. So if you book any type of healing class or anything with me, it's going to be on Eastern Time because that's my time. So if you Pacific or if you Mountain or you Central, you have to understand that either I'm behind you or I'm ahead of you. So you have to be considerate because you're contacting me. It'd be something if I'm contacting you, then I would have to be considerate on your time. But because you're contacting me, you're on my time. Once again, I am human. I have family. I have needs. Okay? If it's not an emergency like your child is missing or is such and such and such, I understand that. Spirit will let me know. But if it's not pertaining to that, respect me and I shall respect you. Okay? I'm not your personal assistant. I don't work for you. Now, if you paid me to do something for you or working on something for you or handle something for you, then the communication is going to be open because you hired me. But until then, please respect me. That's all I ask. My hours are 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay? I do not work on Sundays. Do not contact me on Sundays. Please. That's all I'm asking. And if you get irritated or you get offended by what I say, then I am not the spiritualist for you. Once again, all I ask is you to respect my boundaries. My students have access to me because I am mentoring them. If I'm not mentoring you, please respect my time. And I would kindly respect yours. That's all it is. All right? No ifs, ands, or buts. I have already set with my team. I am the voice of the voiceless. Let's get into it and clear the air, please. Breathe in. Release. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. Mercury is in retrograde, so please be careful, because you know Mercury's over communication, like I said. All right? And also, a lot of things are resurfacing. So you know when Mercury's in retrograde, things from the past comes up. So once again, to stay ahead of the game, you should get to know your astral chart. I can go live and y'all can ask me things, and I can tell you things out of the book. We can go by the book, so we'll know that it's accurate. If anything about your star, your birthday, your astrology, we can do that. That's what I'm saying, if you want to learn more. Okay, so I have already set with my team. I am the voice of the voiceless. Get your handy dandy notebook ready. Once again, if I can get up to 2,000 followers or more, guys, I will be gifting 4 individuals for 4 different journals. Out of those 4 journals, we come with spiritual watas, okay? And out of the lucky 4, one will get a pack of Madura cards, all right? For some reason, I can't find my Madura card, so that means one of my spirits want my attention. So until I sit with them, you know what I'm saying, I can't find them. So we're not going to do it, but we're going to do the shadow work, all right? I have on my website spiritual head cloths, where I will bless it. Once again, I am a shaman. If you check my website, you'll see my proof of power. I am a Grandmaster Reiki shaman, Violet Flame, Golden Flame healer, okay? So when I bless your head wrap, it's to bring forth your Ori, so you can properly meet your Ori. Or if you already know your Ori, you can bond with your Ori, okay? You use it in meditation. You use it like if Spirit tell you need to use it to go to the store, or use it to do readings on yourself or other people, all right? It's blessed, all right? So let's get into it. The first question is hidden self. What parts of yourself do you feel you have to hide at work or school? Why are you hiding yourself from people, your true self, your spiritual self? Is it because you care about what other people think, hear, say? You hear me and other individuals say, spiritualist individuals say, they don't really like you. You come in this world, you're going to get hated on, and you're going to get love. They're going to hate on you. They're going to talk about you if you do it. They're going to hate on you, and they're going to talk about you if you do it. They're always going to find fault in something. So basically, you shouldn't give a flying fuck. Do what you love. People are going to attack you because that is part of your karmatic lesson. You are spiritual. You need to also protect yourself constantly, because we always in spiritual battle, spiritual warfare. You might be human, but you are a full body of consciousness. So you're going to have human experience, but you have to start seeing the spiritual side also. Also, the Spirit is saying sometimes, like I said, your ego, which is lower self, all right, can get you in trouble. Everything is not a spiritual meaning. That's your self trying to control everything. That's you overanalyzing things. That's also one of your karmas. That's why a lot of things that you're going through is because you overanalyzing it. Okay? So you got to understand, anything coming from spirit, your spirit, from higher levels, it's not going to tell you to attack yourself. It's not going to tell you to attack another person. Those are low vibrational energies. All right? That is also ego. Those are also trickster spirits. Those are also, like I said, malevolent spirits. So you're going to have to slow down and start analyzing stuff. All right? So what you're hitting is your true self. And a lot of y'all that are fixed signs are going to be connected to Pluto going into Aquarius. If y'all really like into Googling stuff, you got to also say Googling puts false information on there too that will mess with your head. So you're going to have to use your intuition. If you are blessed with the gift of discernment, you're going to have to start using that. That discernment is another name for good judgment. You know right and from wrong without even doubting, no doubt. Okay? So basically, if you Google stuff and it's making you feel some type of way, research it more. All right? So sometimes Spirit is telling you a lot of things. So you're going to have to see the human side and the spiritual side, all right? What parts of yourself do you feel you have to hide at work or school? Is it because you like both sex? Or are you identifying as a woman and you look like a man to some people? Or you identify as a man but you look like a woman? Be proud of who you are. Like I said, majority of the time, people already know your little secret. But everybody has their own story to tell. Sometimes they say, that's not my story to tell. But as soon as you come out, understand every cause have an effect. You might get a negative reaction. You might get a positive reaction. You might like, I don't give a F reaction. It's all, you create your story. Sometimes that story has to come out so that chapter can end so you can go to the next one. So you can see their true character. So if they start acting funny towards you, that is Spirit telling you it's time to let that go. All right? Masking. Y'all masking the problem. Y'all covering up everything. All right? Do you ever feel like you're wearing a mask or playing a role? That goes back to hidden self. Be true to thyself, and thyself will be true to you. Holding on. What are you holding on to that still hurts you deeply? Are you holding on to the past? You don't identify with the past. The past is not you anymore. You're focusing on the present moment. So when that present moment take you to the future, you won't hold on to the past. Sometimes y'all holding your own self back and y'all want to blame the other person when that other person let go a long time ago. I do cord cuttings, energetic cord cuttings with candles and in the spiritual realm. When I do it by candles, a lot of people that say they really want to let go, they're honestly the one holding on. And it's the other person who they claim is holding on, let go. Sometimes it's not the other person. Sometimes it's letting you. Because if you let go, that means like you're not in control anymore. You lose control. Some of y'all holding on to y'all baby daddies. Because in y'all mind, y'all hope that y'all can reunite. No. Sometimes y'all with that just to bring forth that beautiful child. That child need that DNA from that bloodline. It's not meant to work. And some of y'all keep holding on and being miserable, and you keep asking for the love of your life, and Spirit sends it and you push it away because in the back of the mind, you're still holding on to somebody that don't want you. They made it very clear they don't want you. To the point where they have to treat you mean. Why are you treating me mean like this? To let you know it's over. I don't know who that's for. It's time to let that go. You up there crying a river, telling everybody that why is this, and you're the problem because you're holding on. And then some of y'all go so far to go do love binding on somebody. That is wrong. You would not want nobody to do that to you. But you feel like it's okay for you to play with people's free will. If their free will, if there's no type of opening, any type of feeling, it's not going to work. And sometimes Spirit will let that be your demise. Some of people lost their lives when it wasn't their time to go because they refused to let go. They refused. What else do they need to know, Spirit? Some of y'all blocking your own blessings. Sometimes y'all binding yourself with the words coming out of your mouth. We have symmetry. 40 could be, you could be 40 years old. You could have been in a relationship or on a job for 40 years. 40 years, break down to 4, okay? Always take care of yourself and accept this time of growth. You're being encouraged to cultivate balance, ground your energy, and live in harmony to manage upcoming changes. There's always going to be change, whether you like it or not. Always going to be change. So you might as well get used to it. You don't have a choice. All right? Authorian. There's indication of misused authority and difference of opinion that generates conflict and animosity. Note that using intimidation to obtain the upper hand will always backfire. Once again, some of y'all hold on because y'all like controlling things. And you're going to find you're going to FAFO that you can't control it because you can't even control your life. You're not the only one, okay? That other person has spirits in their court, whether they accept it or not. Those other ones have ancestors that watch over them. That person's ancestor is not going to keep pulling up with your BS. That's when you're going to FAFO. You going to find out that you can't win. You are going to get it. Whether, like I said, change can be good, change can be bad. It's however you want to deal with it. You can keep playing, and them ancestors are going to say, no, baby, hold on, I got this. All right? Blocked. You're blocking your blessings. Your ancestors put you on timeout because you feel like, you know, you grown in the human realm, but you don't control stuff in the spiritual realm. How you going to fight something you can't see? How you going to dominate something you can't see? Especially if you're not walking in your power. Especially when you ain't doing what you want to do. Them spirits are laughing at you. Okay? Look closely at what has to change for you to progress. Your head and thoughts are getting in your way. Clearing energy and getting more heart-centered will help you to unblock yourself. Letting go. You keep holding on to stuff. You keep holding on. You keep playing a mask. You wear 8 different faces. Okay? You hiding your true self. But then you want to try to tell somebody what to do. Then you try to tell somebody, you need to do this and you need to do this. Baby, and you doing the same. How are you going to tell me to stop smoking and you smoking yourself? How are you going to tell me to get my priorities straight and you messing with a married man or a married woman? How dare thee? You're blocking your blessings. Bound. Some of y'all are bound by your own destruction. Some of y'all are bound by the words that's coming out of your mouth. Some of y'all are bound because y'all the one that's doing bad juju on you. You hexing you with the words coming out of your mouth. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Sometimes that's the weapons coming out of your mouth. And then you want to falsely accuse somebody else. You may be obstructing your own progress or something may be binding you. Consider the scenario again and check in to see if a signal that you need to shift direction. Every spirit that comes to you is not in your court. Every spirit that whispers doesn't mean they want to be with you. Sometimes spirits feel sorry for you and want to help you. Sometimes your ancestors was a devotee to that spirit. And because your ancestors was devoted and very thing, they said, you know, because your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunt, your uncle, or whatever did this, because I love them, they were my favorite, I'm going to honor them and I'm going to handle you because of the bloodline. That's it. That doesn't mean your grandmother was the child of Oshun automatically make you a child of Oshun. Oshun might come to you. Reason why I keep using Oshun because everybody want to say they the child of Oshun. Every time they see a sunflower, you're a child of Oshun. Every time you see yellow, you're the child of Oshun. No, you're not. Sometimes spirits help you. You might be really wanting love and she is over love. just like Ezeli Frida will come in and help you. That doesn't mean they want to work with you. It doesn't mean they're in your court. That doesn't mean you're a child. Some of y'all priorities is all jacked up, for real. Stop calling yourself something and you don't have the facts to back it up. Stop calling yourself something and you can't show proof. Okay? Stop labeling you something that you're not. One more card, Spirit. Just because you can do a little candle magic, just because you can bring some couples, some lovers back together, just because you can do some money magic, manifestation, just because you can read oracle, don't make you no root worker, don't make you a conjurer, don't make you a mambo, don't make you an isheshe, don't make you a babalo, or hugon, or a bokar. No. Choose your battles wisely. Because some of y'all picking fights and you're not going to win. Because that spirit going to say, I don't have nothing to do with that. Sometimes spirits will let you get your aspirin tapped. And they look back and say, you don't listen. You keep holding on and we keep telling you, let it go. We keep telling you, don't mess with that person. That person ain't done that to you. That's your ego. Choose your battles. Some of y'all getting choked up. Spirit is saying some of y'all are overexpressing your throat chakra. Y'all speaking stuff. And that spirit, that message is for you, not for the individual. Sometimes when you do stuff, that's for you and not for that person. And then some of y'all are not speaking up and y'all letting people walk all over you. Spirit is saying, you need to handle that. Okay? And a lot of y'all are expecting your spiritual team to do all this stuff and you don't even give them 5 seconds. You don't even sit with them. You don't even burn a candle. You don't even just honor them, venerate them, pour some water outside. You're not doing nothing, but y'all expecting all these miracles. Choose your battles. Some of y'all are not in balance. You are being watched. A lot of y'all are being watched. A lot of y'all are getting a little cocky too. Spirit be telling y'all, y'all talk too much. Shut up. Next thing you know, you saying, I'm this and this and this. Next thing you know it, you got somebody that's really bad, been practicing a long time, know their craft. You might be gifted, but you just now remembering your craft. Pick your battles because you're being observed. You're being observed. Why is the throat chakra here, Spirit? Some of y'all need to express and talk to your family. A lot of things, like I said, you need to come out. It's time for you to have that talk. Choose your battles. This is a time where you got to go choose your path, different paths. You've been on that path too long. It's time for y'all to stand up. And I don't know who I'm talking to. Choose your battles. You in your head. All of a sudden now you saying that you are, I don't know, you the baddest root worker in Dade County. I'm just saying, Dade County, okay? You just started off. You read and you do Google stuff, okay? You learn how, now that you can master little simple spells, now you getting into the black magic. Choose your battle. Now they say, oh, but you said you a powerful root worker, conjuring whooping. Tap that, tap that. And then you like, what's going on? You know, that's what I'm saying. You can back up facts. Just because you can do a little dibble dabble don't make you the baddest. This is what I'm saying. Choose your battles. Choose your battles. You talking big stuff because you copy and pasting people. Spirit said, choose your battles. Sometimes you saying stuff and Spirit said, oh, wait a minute. Don't include me in that. I never said that. Choose your battles. A lot of y'all don't know the difference between ego and spirit. Y'all not in balance. Why is the balance card here? Y'all are detached. from reality illusion. It's not. What is the balance here? Like I said, choose your battles. I don't know who that is, but Spirit keeps saying somebody's barking up the wrong tree. And you're going to find out what that other person's capable of. All right? You keep pushing it. You out of balance. You're not in balance with your spiritual team. You out of tune. You out of tune. They up there said, hello, you see me? You hear me? You feel me? But you feel like, oh, I got this because I'm a badass in cards. Being badass and reading cards don't make you strong in spiritual battles. Because sometimes, like I said, every money's not good money. Some of y'all are taking stuff and that person's lying, and there you are tapping into something because that was their karma. What they did wasn't justified, and now they can't handle it, so they getting in you. You're being observed. And I'm not talking about by spirits, by elders, by the council. You're being observed. Spirits can't cut your gifts off on timeout. They can't sit you down. Just like how you see preachers and stuff get sit down in church to sit somebody down, spirits can do that too. They can go silence on you where you can't hear Nathan because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. There are spiritual laws and there's the laws of the land. As above, so below. You have to respect both. And I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I send you peace, love, and light. Ashe.